Some key Stoic principles include overcoming destructive emotions, using reason to understand the world, practicing self-control, and accepting what you cannot change. The Stoics emphasized the development of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance as the path to an ethical and fulfilling life. This video summarizes 6 timeless Stoic lessons that guide the art of thinking clearly, even in adversity. Learning Stoic theory and implementing it can improve one's mental habits and thought processes. With regular mind training, we can all benefit from Stoic teachings on perspective, resilience, and rational thinking. Lesson 1. Embrace the power of stillness. Finding time for stillness and reflection can be difficult in our fast-paced world. Yet, these practices are vital for clear thinking. When we constantly react and respond to external stimuli, we lose touch with our inner wisdom. Creating space for stillness allows our minds to settle and regain perspective. It enables us to reflect on our assumptions, values, and goals. We can tap into deeper insights and creativity. Silence and solitude refresh the spirit and bring clarity to challenging situations. Set aside time each day for stillness. Even 5 minutes of silent meditation in the morning can set a calmer tone for the day. Take pauses between tasks to breathe deeply and relax. Go for mindful walks in nature without distractions. The more we embrace stillness, the easier clear thinking becomes. Lesson 2. Question your assumptions. We all have assumptions and biases, often subconscious ones, that influence how we view the world. Questioning our assumptions regularly can help us avoid being blinded by them. Assumptions are ideas we presume to be true without concrete evidence. They may be based on past experiences, social conditioning, or what we've been taught. If left unexamined, assumptions become beliefs that shape our perspectives. When you make quick judgments or have strong emotional reactions, that's a sign that an assumption may be at play. Ask yourself, what am I taking for granted here? Question why you feel so certain. Consider what evidence you have to back up the assumption. Looking at other perspectives can also highlight assumptions. Making assumptions instinctively is human nature, but pausing to examine them prevents misjudgments and broadens understanding. Assumptions often contain some truth, but the reality is complex. An open, curious mindset helps us see things more objectively. Routinely questioning your assumptions builds self-awareness and emotional intelligence. It enables making choices aligned with your values versus reacting based on bias. It also promotes intellectual humility. What we believe as absolute truth today may change with new information. Being willing to challenge your assumptions leads to growth. Lesson 3. Focus on what you can control. The Stoics believed that we should focus our energy on the things we control, rather than worrying about things we can't control. As Epictetus said, some things are up to us, and some are not up to us. For example, we don't have direct control over external events, other people's thoughts and actions, health issues, or natural disasters. No worrying will change these externals that are not up to us. Instead, we have agency over our thoughts, values, and actions. We can control how we perceive and respond to events. The Stoics recommend focusing your efforts on your behavior, making ethical choices, practicing skills, and being kind to others. Don't waste energy on the uncontrollable. Work on the things within your sphere of influence. You have the power to choose wisely and act virtuously. This is no small matter. Marcus Aurelius put it beautifully. Our actions may be impeded, but there can be no impeding our intentions or dispositions, because we can accommodate and adapt. The mind adapts and converts to its purposes, the obstacle to our acting. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. By focusing only on what you can control and not worrying about external factors outside of your control, You gain inner freedom and become able to respond to life's challenges with wisdom and grace. Lesson 4. Seek simplicity. Simplicity is key for clear thinking. When there is too much noise and distraction, it becomes difficult to think straight. Our minds get overwhelmed trying to process so many different inputs. This creates unnecessary anxiety and stress, hampering our ability to think calmly and rationally. Seeking simplicity in life can help clear the mind and enhance focus. Make an effort to declutter physical spaces and schedules. Reduce the amount of information and stimuli entering the mind. Avoid multitasking, as focusing on one thing at a time is best for thoughtful concentration. Practice mindfulness to ground yourself in the present moment. Focus on your breath, bodily sensations, or sounds around you. This will calm the mind from its tendency to drift. You can access inner wisdom and think more objectively with less mental clutter. Slowing down also promotes simplicity. Take time for contemplation. Don't react hastily. Consider situations from multiple angles. With patience and stillness, work through problems methodically. Solutions will emerge intuitively from a clear, tranquil mind. Reducing external complexity and distractions allows your internal mental processes to flow smoothly. Seek simplicity, and thinking becomes natural. Lesson 5. Active listening. Active listening is one of the most important skills for clearly understanding others. When we listen actively, we focus entirely on what the other person is saying without interrupting them. We absorb their words, reflect on their meaning, and interpret their body language and tone. Active listening demonstrates respect, builds trust, and encourages open communication. It shows the speaker that you value what they have to say. When people feel heard, they are more likely to listen to you. To listen actively. Number 1. Maintain eye contact and give the speaker your full attention. Don't look at your phone or allow yourself to be distracted. Number 2. Avoid interrupting or interjecting your thoughts. Wait until the speaker has finished before responding. Number 3. Use open-ended questions to encourage elaboration on important points. Ask what, where, when, why, how. Number 4. Paraphrase what the speaker said in your own words to confirm understanding. Summarize the key points you heard. Number 5. Observe non-verbal cues like facial expressions, gestures, and tone. What do they reveal about the speaker's feelings? Number 6. Withhold judgment. You don't have to agree, but try comprehending their perspective without criticism. Number 7. Be patient. Give the speaker ample time to share their viewpoint. Don't rush to respond. Active listening takes practice, but it is an invaluable skill for understanding others and communicating effectively. By listening first and speaking second, you will gain profound insights into people and forge deeper connections. Lesson 6. Maintain perspective. It's easy to get caught up in the drama of day-to-day life and lose perspective on what matters. We can become so focused on a problem or situation that it seems all-consuming, distorting our thinking. Maintaining the proper perspective prevents this distorted thinking and helps keep things in balance. Stoics recommend periodically zooming out and looking at life from a higher vantage point. Remember that most issues are temporary setbacks rather than permanent predicaments. Consider how small our problems are in the universe's grand scheme. This wider perspective allows us to see things more clearly and respond thoughtfully rather than reacting emotionally. With the right perspective, obstacles can be overcome calmly and rationally. Practicing gratitude is another way to maintain a healthy perspective. Make a habit of appreciating what you have rather than complaining about your lack. Be grateful for your abilities, loved ones, freedom, opportunities, and the simple joys of each day. This focuses your mind on the positive and keeps your spirit upbeat. Staying mindful in the present moment also prevents distorted thinking, When we ruminate on the past or worry about the future, it skews our perspective. Root yourself in the here and now. Handle what is in front of you today with courage and virtue. Tomorrow will bring new chances and challenges. You maintain the proper perspective by zooming out, giving thanks, and living presently. You can navigate life's obstacles and think rationally with clear eyes and an even keel. In conclusion, practicing Stoic lessons can greatly improve your ability to think clearly. Embracing stillness gives your mind space for deeper contemplation. Questioning assumptions prevents you from clinging to false beliefs. Focusing on what you can control minimizes frustration and directs energy to effective action. Seeking simplicity helps filter out noise and distractions. Active listening builds connection and understanding. Maintaining perspective provides a stable vantage point to view challenges and opportunities. Implementing these timeless principles will lead to wiser judgments and choices. With more clear-headed thinking, you can live a more fulfilling life aligned with your values. The Stoics have provided an invaluable roadmap for mental clarity. We need only follow their guidance to reap the benefits. If you enjoyed this video, remember to subscribe, leave your comment, and share your insights. We look forward to hearing about your transformation journey, and remember, change starts with a single step. Thank you for watching.